What about, you were filming this whole thing with, Erika unfolding in real time, and was that hard? I mean, I know you guys have talked about this ad nauseum, but like, was that hard just being there? Like, you didn't know her. Like, I take it you didn't know Erika before the show.
I just knew her from the show. Um, so I think if it was very multi-layered for me, even though I was the newest person, I didn't know her because I had this total conception of her because of the show. And then when I went on to the show, when I started filming, she was like so open, sort of the opposite sort of idea of what I thought she was. And I remember Lisa Rinna was like, oh, this is a different Erika. Like she's going through a lot. I was like, oh, wow. Cause I think she filed for divorce like 2 weeks into filming. So 2 weeks I met her. So she was just so vulnerable. And I was like, so I was sort of, as I'm trying to get to know everybody, I'm trying to like process that I'm meeting this person that I thought was totally different. And, for me, I just pretty much the whole time we filmed, even though there's a lot of questions, I couldn't let go of the fact that the main story for her was that he was possibly suffering from Alzheimer, which I had to deal with for 9 years in the most horrific way, like everyone who goes through it does. So every time something was like, I wasn't sure, I was just like, but he has dementia. Like, so it was really challenged. My heart was so open and vulnerable to that and empathetic because I know what that was like.
Right. More so than some of the other issues, which everyone was discussing.
Well, yeah, because they all had a lot of like they knew her from the past. I didn't. So I didn't have discrepancies yet because I mean it more and more starts to happen. But yeah, it was also interesting to watch the other girls sort of handling their friendship with her because everyone knows each other and are closer in a different way. So yeah, it was like very fascinating, but really hard to watch. Genuinely, it was like I felt bad for everyone involved. It was tough.
What about, so she was different than you thought in that what you watched past season thought she would be colder?
Yeah, I just thought she'd be like kind of cool and cold and like, but it was like crying and I mean there was a lot of arguing, but like it was real emotion. It wasn't just like this kind of cool character. It was real emotions. Yeah.
Did you ever say to yourself, like if this were happening to you or some form of it, like would you not be on the show? Like if it were happening to you and your family?
Yes. I could not believe every day I showed up, she was there. I was very surprised. I, yeah, I did not know. Yeah, totally.
Right? Like it's easier just to run and hide.
Yeah, it was yeah, I think that's why all of us were like, we can't believe, we're very impressed that you're here. And, like, and she's like, I'm here. And I'm like, wow, I don't think I could do that.